Okay, I've been asked to look into what's going to happen with the elections, with Russia's interference. How is that going to affect things? So let me get all the cards out here and see. Okay, so what we have first coming out here, we have the star, which is usually Trump. Trump wants to be the star. Okay, and we have the Empress, which is Russia. Russia wants to continue to help Putin. Okay, Russia and Putin. But we have here that you know, again, they want to constrict. They want to, you know, cause problems with our elections. They want to, you know, bind it up, make it a problem. They're rushing. And again, we have here on the one side, here's Trump again, the star. But we have on the other side, we have Mueller, and we have the government. You know, they got an eye on this, you know, and they're rushing to do what they can to fix things, so they're aware of it, okay? They are really aware of Trump and his drama that's going on with all of this. So they're doing what they can to mitigate things. So let's look down here. Down here, you know, they're trying to mix things up. It's temperance. They're trying to mix things up, looking for their opportunity. Again, same thing here. Looking for their opportunities to mix things up. But I think it's going to be, you know, the government knows they're trying to put this fix in. They're trying to mix things, but they're trying to put temperance. They're trying to, the government is looking at a way to slow this down so that they don't get to do too much problem. What's above it? Okay, they're doing what they can, and there will be some sort of a temporary foundational celebration. There's a lot of energy being put towards this, you know, but again, people, you know, the government is aware of it, but again, they're rushing, you know, rushing to try to And this is interesting. Got both the same, you know, walking away from this. They're worried about it, walking away from this. The worry is about it. So I'm going to put something else out here. I want to ask it a different way and see. Let's ask about the grid. Because we already know they're in the system. They have hacked the system here in Florida. And they got free reign in the systems of Florida. So we know that they're, you know, they're trying to do this. They're putting all their effort, and we see on the other side that the U.S. is well aware of it, and the U.S. is trying to do what they can to mitigate things. But let's look and see. This wasn't really clear with what's going on. So I want to ask on this about are they going to use the grid? Is Russia going to use the grid against us during the elections? See what we've got here. Coming out, they're going to use the grid. We got success here, but success for who? King of Wands. King of Cups. I think the King of Wands would be like the, again, I think this is part of Russia and the U.S., but success for who? Let's look and see more. Coming into it. Now is this, we've got again trying to put the Temperance type, and we've got the Knight of Swords, again same thing, they're trying to rush in, but which side is this? This is the US side, or is this the Russia side? I think it's our side that we're seeing that they are trying to, again, disrupt things. Working on trying to disrupt things. Foundation, strength. Getting basically the same types of things. Strength, that there is some sort of a small victory. A sword, they're going to cut off the head. Maybe they will be able to stop it. They may try, but I think it might get mitigated. So let's see what's here. Yeah, because above it is what can they get away with? What can they get away with? Ruin. Ruin. Trying to put out the, you know, trying to sway it, trying to, but coming in on the other side, putting a swift end to what they're doing. No, they're not going to be successful. Not going to be, they're going to put a swift end to what they're doing. Okay, they've been working on this swift, but it's, yeah, not going to come to anything. So it looks like, you know, they're going to try to put the thing in, but they're going to find a way to put an end to it. We're going to be able, it looks like we will be able to derail it. I'm hoping I'm reading this right. The rest of it's a bit foggy, but on the other side, this is the only one that's pretty clear that what they've been working on, it's swiftly going to come to an end. Okay. So I would have to say that, because the rest of it is a bit murky trying to figure this out. But it looks like we will find some way to put an end to what they're attempting to do, because they're really attempting to cause problems here. But it looks like they will find a way to put an end to it. So let me look and see something here. Problem I have is the way to phrase it so I can get something cohesive here. Okay, let me look and see what's going to be the outcome of the election. That's the important thing. What's going to be the outcome of it? We're going to see what's being handed by the universe. Got strength. Underneath of it, victory. Above it, the other side is it's going to be a struggle. But let's see what we have. The dogs are wrestling over there. You wrestling with your brother? Huh? You wrestling? Yeah? Who's winning? Who's winning? Yeah, that's it, Raj. You said, Raj, say, I may be smaller than my brother, but I'm not going to let him take over. There's no way. I'm the older one. You tell him, Raj. You tell him. Well, what's being handed, some things are going to be going up in smoke. We'll see what it is. strength of this, you know, I think it's going to people's emotions, you know, are starting to run strong with what Trump has been doing. Underneath of it, there's going to be some victory for, and I think that, you know, everything that Trump has been trying to build is not going well. Okay, so they're looking, you know, we're looking at that. Above it, now I don't know who this, what this energy is about, internal energy. I think people are, you know, they're building up internally, and they want to see things changed, be changed. With the way things are being brought out, the way things are being, and it's going to be a struggle, but the wheel is turning. So I think that we're going to do fine. I think the Democrats are going to do fine in it, because yeah, they've been working behind the scenes on it. You know, they continue to put into place what needs to be put into place. And it's time for things to shift in power. You know, people have really been having, yeah, it's time for justice to prevail. Time for justice to prevail. They've had enough of Trump's nonsense, you know. So it looks like justice will prevail. Yeah, people will be coming forward with better message. They're going to make a lot of, I think it's going to be making a lot of emotional pleas and stuff coming up for this election, you know. And I think a lot of women, there's a lot more women coming forward in it, and they will be a deciding factor. Yeah, the judgment. Okay, judgment. They will be a deciding factor in this. Yeah. So I think that the elections are going to be okay in the end. There's going to be probably a lot of drama around it with the Russia things, trying to manipulate stuff. But we will be fine. Oh, it just had a thing. Aretha Franklin just died. She was such a great artist. So I think Aretha Franklin's had enough. She's out of here. She's like, I'm moving on, you know. What a great career, though, that she had. What a great voice, Aretha Franklin. So I'm going to leave this here, but it looks like, you know, again, that Russia's going to try to do their best. U.S. is aware of it, and they're going to do what they can to mitigate this drama. But it's, you know, no matter what Russia has tried, it's still, they're going to fail. They will fail, and we will, our elections will go, and we will have more Democrats put into office, a lot more women. I think women are going to be the decisive factor in this, because it's this is going to be a very emotional election this time around. So I'm leaving that here.